Welcome to the photo shoot, man. This is T Passion. Just on some haunted house Halloween type. October 1st is when my mixtape drop. Coming out with my mixtape, man. I'm doing a photo shoot for it, and we're right around the Halloween area, Halloween season. So kind of got the mask going. We got some props going, and I had to put a lot of things together, man. My group that I'm with, man, they're giving me a lot of artist freedom. So I had to put this photo shoot together. And the first thing that I did is I reached out to Ant's photography, and he let me know what I was looking for. I let him know what I was thinking about, what we wanted to do. So he set me a price. Then I reached out to my models, Lady D and Diana, and they reached back out to me, and they were willing to do the photo shoot, which is real love, man. Like, I'm not the richest guy. We're working from the independent label status, and we're trying to build it up. So that's the most important thing when you're an independent artist, man, is networking. You got to know how to talk to people, man. You got to know how to say no to a deal without cussing them out. You see what I'm saying? That's a big thing. If somebody's offering me a price and I can't afford it, then it's okay to decline it. You don't have to cuss that man out to decline it. Because then if you ever come around and you need him again, well, you don't have to cuss them out. Y'all done already had a bad relationship. So that's the biggest thing, is you got to learn how to talk to people, network, man. And these models, they know what I'm doing, they know what I stand for, man. I really appreciate them for that. Because a lot of guys, they're going to want to do rap videos and have naked women and degrading women and stuff like that. And that's not what I stand for. It's not what we rap about. With that, man, it just comes with networking. And like I said, okay, I reached out to the models. They was down. We set up a time. We got this location. We set up our backdrop, man, and I was a little nervous, to be working with such beautiful ladies. They had me sweating, y'all. But the biggest thing that I can really stress, man, is communication. And it was like one of the models' manager actually called. And and he was just wanting to find out what we was doing, wanting to find out what we stand for, make sure that what we stand for coincides with his model. And you got to be able to communicate like that. If I'm thinking one thing and the other party's thinking another, and when it doesn't happen, then we have resentment. Well, that's because we didn't communicate. So as long as you communicate with who you're working with, networking, man, you have to come up off some money, which is cool. You know what I'm saying, and other things. We got to make sure it's fair. Don't just ask a model to come model and she don't get nothing. Like, what does that benefit her? Nothing. She's not going to do it. So you got to be able to, when you're in this game, you got to learn how to, be flexible. Work with people. You know what I mean? Because, I want something, but they want something too. And if we can work together to achieve it, then that's perfect.
Teamwork.
Mixtape is the other side. And the reason I picked that name is because, everybody explains their story. Everybody is, all the rappers, they got their own clique, they got their own squad. Everybody's got this, and they're telling their story. Well, my story is the other side. You might have heard their story from what they do, but I'm telling you the other side. This is what we do over here. So that's just, that was the concept behind the name right there. I'm gonna give you some real with it, because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna really happen. You stay out there in the streets, you won't be a jack boy, you won't sell drugs. Well, you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna die and go to prison. So they ain't gonna tell you that. They gonna tell you run it up. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen on the other side. How to get out of it. How to progress and be positive. You know what I'm saying?